Hi guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Honest Try TV. Today I will be making the Souvlaki Marinated Chicken Sandwich with Greek salad and red wine vinaigrette. I have over here our boneless, skinless chicken breast from Gobble for this recipe. And as you can see, I had to put it in a Ziploc bag because the package came open and was leaking all over my refrigerator. So this is unusual. Typically, I don't have these problems with their packaging, but unfortunately, sometimes it can happen. Things get banged up. So just something to be mindful of. Produce still looking good. Yeah, produce still looking great. So I got this on Wednesday. Whoop, don't leave us. And it's now Friday. And I'm going to make this for lunch. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, recommendations that you might have for us down below. There will be a referral code in the description box. This video is not sponsored, and let's go. So we're going to flip this over. I need to preheat my oven to 450. Prepare a baking sheet. Line it with, I don't use foil, I use, what's it called? The paper. You know what I'm talking about, the thing paper. Lightly grease, and then we rinse our produce. So let me go ahead and get these two prepared. Parchment paper, that's what we'll use instead. All right, so let me get the oven going so that we can bake these items. All right, and I'm back. So we've got our parchment paper lightly greased with some olive oil sitting on our baking sheet over here. The oven is currently at, it's heating up to 450. So let's go ahead and slice up our Romana tomato first. And then we're going to slice up our Persian cucumber. There we go. So let me rinse these off. In the back. So let's just get this going. They look pretty thick. This is 1/4 of an inch, so that should be good. I'm going to eat this and throw this away. Okay. And this should be cut into thin rounds. Okay, and we're done. So next we need to, in a mixing bowl, we're going to toss our sliced red onions, already cut up for us, with the souvlaki marinade, which is, no, that's yogurt. It's vinaigrette. Here we go. Souvlaki marinade. Then place onto our baking sheet and restacking the concentric rings to ensure the rings do not burn. Okay. Then we need to add the chicken breast to the bowl and toss with the remaining marinade. Place that on the baking sheet. Season with salt and pepper. And then we're going to let it sit for about 3 minutes before we put it in the oven for 15 minutes. All right, I will be right back with our bowl. All right, here we go. I'm just going to break into our packaging here. Onion first. And try not to break this part as much as I can. Just keep it together so we don't have to do too much in terms of restacking. This aside. Tear this open. Our souvlaki marinade. Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Okay, there we go. All right, let's pour this over our vegetables. Okay. Then I'm going to grab a spoon to help me. Actually, no, I'll just use my hands. It'll be fine. I'll just use a hand. All right. So we got that one. Got this one. Let's keep it together here. Okay. And so that's how we're looking. Got that done. All right. So I'm just gonna lay this over here. Make sure our oil is spread out nicely on the parchment paper. Let's get an even coating if we can. Okay. And we still have enough space for our chicken. So I'm gonna grab that, add that to the bowl. There we go. Just try not to make a mess. Here we go. There's one piece. There's the other. That's how we're looking. Let me go ahead and add the remainder of our marinade here. Smells amazing. Smells really, really good. Oh my gosh. Very excited for this. Make sure we've got our chicken breasts coated here in this goodness. All right, so we also need to season with salt and pepper, but I gotta wash my hands first. So I'm just gonna lay this one here. There we go. All right, let me wash my hands. We will salt and pepper these bad boys, and then we'll let them sit for 3 minutes until our oven is ready. Okay, I'm back with clean hands. We're gonna go ahead and salt and pepper everything. So we've got our black cracked pepper going on now. Pink Himalayan salt. And I'll just do a quick close-up so you can see the finished product, semi-finished product. So that's how we're looking. All right, guys. So again, I'm gonna let that marinate for 3 minutes. Well, basically, I'm gonna let it marinate until the oven's heated. So that'll sit there while we work on the rest of these items. So meanwhile, in a salad bowl, we need to combine our spinach. And it says to reserve some for the sandwich if desired. Do I want spinach on my sandwich? I guess so. They do it on the final product, so sure, why not? Spinach with our Persian cucumbers, with our olives. Oh, these are already pitted for me. Yay! And half of the feta cheese and the red wine vinaigrette, which I will hold on adding until we're absolutely completely done because I don't want our salad to be soggy by the time we're ready to eat. While the olives are pitted, a pit or pit fragment may occasionally remain. Oh, so they cover themselves here. So let's go ahead and get our salad assembled. Be right back. Let me grab another bowl. Okay, and I'm back. Here's our salad bowl. Let's go ahead and open up our spinach. Package is perforated, so that makes life easy. Can't use this knife anymore anyway, because it's been on chicken. Let me put this in the sink. so here's our spinach plus, oh, we're going to take some out. We're going to preserve some for the sandwiches. Let's take some out. Okay. So we've got spinach plus Persian cucumber. Some of them are hiding underneath my tomatoes. Olives. It says to put them in whole, but I'm actually going to chop these up just a little bit because there's just not enough of them to have. Plus, I don't want to eat one whole olive. You know, like that's a lot. I'm not a huge fan of olives, so I need to take them in small pieces. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to add our Kalamata olives. And then we're going to do half of the feta cheese. So here's our feta cheese. Is it perforation or something to help the kid out? No? All right. Let's just slice into you. So half would be about here. So we're just going to break this up into our salad here. I really like feta cheese, so I'm sad that they didn't just give me 2 of them. All right, I've washed my hands. Get the feta cheese off. Set our salad aside. Lastly, we will add our vinaigrette. For that, we probably won't need salt thanks to the olives, but we'll add some cracked black pepper here. Okay, there we go. All right, so salad's more or less ready. Pop this in here, set this off to the side. All right, next up, our oven's at 420, so we're almost there. Lightly brush the brioche buns with olive oil and carefully place them into the hot oven for 3 to 5 minutes. Remove the buns and set aside for assembly. So you do that, I guess, right before you're ready to assemble your burger. And then we would take our, using tongs, turn the chicken halfway, remove, set aside, rest before slicing. So then we slice our chicken breasts and then we assemble our sandwich. And then we've got cucumber yogurt sauce here. Tzatziki to go onto our burger. So we're basically just waiting for the oven to heat up so that we can cook our chicken for 15 minutes. So yeah, I'll be back once we are ready to take the chicken out the oven and assemble. Okay, I'm back. Our chicken and vegetables are done, so I'm going to turn our timer off and take them out the oven while we work on our brioche buns, which we're gonna toast right now. Let's see. So here's our brioche buns. They're already pre-sliced. I'm just going to drizzle them with some olive oil really quick and then throw them onto the oven rack like so. And I will go grab some plates in the meantime. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with the bread, which is done. So let's go ahead and start prepping now. So it says to apply a generous spread of the cucumber yogurt sauce or tzatziki sauce. So I've got that opened up here. Just going to apply that generously all over. All right, so next we need to layer on our tomatoes. I don't think we'll probably need all of these. I don't know, they are pretty small. This one's going in my mouth. And we've got our reserved spinach. Don't need a whole bunch of that. Toss the rest of this back in our salad. Then we're gonna add our remaining feta cheese. So let's see, I'll do about 1/4 of that. So let's spread that here. Let's put that on the top here. I'm gonna need to break this up. Spread those in the yogurt sauce on the top. So we'll have a somewhat even distribution. Again, I wish there was more feta cheese. We're always stingy with the feta cheese at Gobble. A second pack wouldn't have hurt. I would have paid an extra $1 for some more cheese. And let's go ahead and put in our chicken and onions, and then we'll be done. So just a moment. Let me get that over here. All right, so here's our chicken. I'll try and slice this in half so it's a little bit more manageable on the sandwich. There we go. Here's that one. Somehow that will work. All right, and then lastly, we've got our tomatoes. Our onions. Migrate these over. All right, so here are our sandwiches. Keep me in prayer because I don't know how I'm going to assemble and like bite this. It's so massive. And for our salad over here, we're just going to go ahead and dump in our vinaigrette. Okay. And there we go. All right, so I have a second plate. I'm going to migrate one of these sandwiches over so we'll have space for our salad. And then we will be back for the taste test. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. There will be a referral code in the description box. And I will be right back with the taste test. Okay, I managed to more or less assemble my sandwich. So I'm gonna take a bite out of it. Gosh, this is rough. I'm gonna have to cut the whole thing in half because this is just impossible. It's unmanageable. Like, it's so big. Okay. All right, so let's try it. Let's try this piece. This piece looks a little bit more organized. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's try it. It's so messy. Okay. It's really good. It's really messy. It's really bad. But the flavors are awesome. It's really good. I do highly recommend. Let me try the salad really quick. Again, my only complaint with the salad is I wish I had more feta cheese, but otherwise it's really good. I'm glad that I chopped the olives up. I do highly recommend doing that. So this has been the Souvlaki Marinated Chicken Sandwich with Greek salad and red wine vinaigrette. I give it about an 8 out of 10. It would have been a 9 with more feta. And yeah, I do highly recommend you guys checking it out. But just be prepared because, you know, it's going to fall all over the place. All right, guys, catch you next time. Thank you so much for joining us on Honest Try TV. Bye.